Hello and good morning and greetings from Crewe railway station. Rick and Iris here and welcome to episode 91, would you believe, of Ricster Diaries. It is Tuesday the 4th of February and it's 10:09 in the morning. Just behind me here is Crewe Heritage Railway Centre. Unfortunately that's closed today, but at some point we will go there in the future. So we're here because we're going to film 3 stations, 2 of which are here on the West Coast Mainline and 1 is just off the West Coast Mainline. But the question is this morning, how did we get here? What was our connections? Well, let's roll the titles and let's find out.
Anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. Thank you for travelling with Transpennine Express.
customers that Johnny 2 leads. This is your 7:15 Transpennine Express service due to Manchester Victoria, following at Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Stalybridge and Manchester Victoria. My name's Dan, I'll be conducting this service today. If you've got any questions or queries, don't hesitate to stop myself. Remember a train crew as you pass through today. Alternatively, if you do see anything suspicious, this will be part of British Transport Police. Got 61016. My next station stop will be Dewsbury.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Manchester Victoria. This service will be calling at Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Stalybridge and Manchester Victoria. The next stop will be Dewsbury.
For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport.
Good morning from Manchester, Victoria. 3092. Off the shore. Today we are Going on the West Coast Mainline, first of 3 stations. Somewhere to cross. And I'll say, we'll take a chance now. Ooh. 3040 and 3041 sister units. Manchester Airport, I was going the opposite way. That's the airport tram, and there's Transpennine. 3012. Anyway, apparently these are going to be part of the B network. So, I'm going to make a dash now to Manchester Victoria. I don't know for what tram. It's 3087. And 3145. Time is very busy now. Anyway, a short walk to Piccadilly. And on the 906, Northern service to Crewe. Well, okay, 8:49, we're at Manchester Piccadilly. Welcome aboard 323236, which will work the 906 Northern service through to Crewe. This will run via Stockport, it does not run via Manchester Airport. 2 trains prior to Manchester, the ones that leave at, I think, 56 minutes past the hour, they're the ones which run via Manchester Airport. The one we're on, which is 906, runs via Stockport. Due to Crewe, I'm at 10 o'clock this morning. I'm going to double check to see what time the movement, if it's running today, from Longsight to Long Marsden. So hopefully when you look we get to Crewe, we should see it. Anyway, looks like it's going to be a good day. So yeah, we should enjoy this journey. We're all set up, ready to film the next episode of Ricster Travel Rides. Plus, we'll be doing a West Midlands train ride as well on a shuttle service. All that to be revealed later on. In the meantime, we shall enjoy this trip through to Crewe.
Welcome aboard this Northern service to Crewe. The next station stop is Levenshulme. Welcome aboard this northern service to Crewe. The next station stop is Wilmslow. Wilmslow. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Platform 6 from the 10:10 Transport service to Carmarthen. Calling at Nantwich, Whitchurch, Shrewsbury, Church Stretton, Craven Arms, Ludlow, Leominster, Hereford, Abergavenny, Newport, Swansea. Airport. Calling at Sandbach, Holmes Chapel, Alton Edge, Wilmslow, Stile, Manchester Airport, Field Green, Gatley, East Didsbury, Burnage, Malden Road, and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is all for Ricster. Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Crewe at Lichfield, Transpennine, Tamworth and London Euston.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train. The next stop will be Stowe.
this is 390-016, but this one recently attended Derby for the rail.
Platform number 1 for the 14.
And we numbered 390-200 to celebrate the 200th anniversary since the railways began.
First class to be found, the front of the train at platform zone 1.
Absolutely beautiful to see that.
Zone 3.
Here is 350-266, which is working a service from Liverpool Lime Street through to Birmingham New Street. Now, 390-136, which is the Piccadilly in the last clip, was supposed to run via Birmingham to London. However, due to flooding, it's now running fast. That Piccadilly ran fast is now running fast and direct through to London Euston. So those passengers had to cram onto this. And also, I was subject about 350-2s. These are starting now to get phased out, which Northern have got started take some of them on to be used on their passenger runs. We don't know when, we don't know where, but apparently that's what's been heard. I'll leave a link, but it's by Rail Advent, I believe.
service through to Manchester Piccadilly. Your next station in 15 minutes is Stoke-On-Trent. Passenger joining us there at Stoke-On-Trent, 15:49 cross-country service through to Manchester Piccadilly. Your next station in 15 minutes will be Macclesfield.
Stafford, Wolverhampton, service 16:33, Northern train to Ricster. Loading at Liverpool, Stockport.
Reasons come to Stockport for you aviation enthusiasts. Manchester Airport is very close to here. planes are quite very frequent landing here. That's coming to land at Manchester Airport. Lovely stuff. Anyway, this is our second Transport for Wales Mark IV set that we've seen. In case you're wondering why it's in black rather than the traditional Transport for Wales livery, is because that particular set before the World's event 5 years ago was actually bound from Grand Central, where Grand Central proposed a class 90s and the Waco Mark IV sets to operate a new West Coast service between Blackpool North and London Euston. Sadly, that never curtailed, but at least I found a new home with Transport for Wales. First of many sets which are due or either in service now. 18:14. This particular service left at 12:53 this afternoon, so it's got a bit of a way to go yet. This is part of the timetable change. It's 18:14. Hourly trains between Manchester, Victoria and Scarborough. In our case, we've got 15120 from the 18:45 to Scarborough. This is brilliant. At last. Don't need to change at York now. This is brilliant.
Good evening and welcome on board for all passengers joining the service at Victoria Station. This is the 18:45 Transpennine Express service through to Scarborough, and the service will now be calling at Huddersfield, Dewsbury, Leeds, York, Bolton, Seamer, and then finally Scarborough. There are 3 coaches on the service this evening. Coach A is at the rear of the train, Coach B is in the middle, and Coach C, which also has the first class area, is at the front of the train. Unfortunately, due to a fault, the toilet in the middle coach, Coach B, is locked out of use and unavailable. There is, however, one working right at the very front of the train in Coach C. In the interest of safety and security, CCTV is in operation on board the service, and safety information. This from Trent on the 5th floor to York, which will then become Trent 305 back to Scarborough. Is that the team D? Alright, so here we are a few days later. It's 1939. Let us conclude the day on for the West Coast triple whammy. So, started journey at Scarborough, called the 0550 Transpennine Express service through to York. I like saying that, York. Little joke there. Anyway, from York, we got lucky this time because the 064 tonight Transpennine Nova 1 service to Manchester Victoria was on time. So we got lucky catching our train. Yeah, a very smooth one. A very comfortable journey through to Manchester Victoria. For those who didn't know, there's one daily Nova 1 that was to Newcastle as far as Manchester Vic. That will then run ECS one round, I'd say, up to platform 4, and then form the, I think it's going to be the 8:45 Transpennine Nova 1 service to Scarborough. So, yep, we still get our daily Nova 1s up here. Anyway, we then had a short walk across to Manchester Piccadilly. We've got a few tram notables, and also the start of what's becoming the B network of Manchester. So there's no first group buses, no stagecoach there, and no Go Ahead West Yorkshire
it's all the B network in Manchester. They're also proposing to put some trains as part of the B network as well. Will it happen? Remains to be seen. Anyway, at Manchester Piccadilly, we're then caught the 906 Northern service to Crewe. We're a few minutes delayed going out of Manchester Piccadilly, but no big deal because we made up for time. Very comfortable journey on those 323s, and very speedy too. They have a maximum running speed of 90 miles an hour and they are really, really quick. Anyway, Crewe, we got straight down to business. We went to Northside Station first. We got lucky because we saw 57002 in its repainted locomotive service livery, and my word, it looks stunning in that livery. The other bonus as well was a very smoky, a very colours well class 56 running around this train and taking a light load, let's say. So the other bonus is we saw Transport Rails making major improvements in terms of capacity on their Manchester to South Wales services down towards Carmarthen, Milford Haven, and also Cardiff Central. We saw a few Mark IV sets, which was a bonus, and also paired up Class 197s, which will divide at Swansea, and the rear units will continue onwards either for Milford Haven or for Carmarthen, and the front unit will terminate at Swansea. Anyway, we had a decent couple of hours at Crewe. Next, we then caught the 12:33 London North Western Railway service to Stafford, which runs via Stoke-On-Trent. Unusually, those trains don't run through to Birmingham New Street no more. That's because London North Western Railway now runs every 30 minutes between Liverpool Elm Street and Birmingham New Street. And we got lucky because we had 350/1 and they still had their first class seats in there. So we had a ride effectively on the first class London North Western Railway unit. I just want to point out now, all first class accommodation is gone. If you can see the first class seating, it's all standard class on the 350s. Anyway, interesting theory about the 350s, as the first of them starts to get withdrawn from London North Western, one of which has been taken to Ardwick TMD, and it's being proposed that Northern are going to run a few Class 350s. So that's going to be worth keeping an eye out on. They might go to Transpennine next once the Transpennine route upgrades have been completed, but who knows? Anyway, Stafford, wow, an incredible couple of hours. Absolutely stunning stuff. I mean, we spent all that time on the Southside station. We got a lot through. We got a track machine. We got the Class 153 ex EMR Class 153 385. Going to, I think it was the Derby RTC from Bolton. We got plenty of intermodal traffic as well. Quite a few of them going through. We got the Avanti Evo trains, the new Class 805s and 807s. 807s are primarily used on the Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston services, and the 805s are on the North Wales Coastal services, running between London Euston to Chester and onwards to Holyhead. Anyway, despite the rain, we've had a stunning session there. Next, we then caught the 1535, I think it is, cross-country service, which was actually ex-Avanti Super Voyager. Now ran from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly to the final sunset station of Stockport. I was debating for Stoke-On-Trent, but I then decided Stockport would be nice in the sunset. Plus, to say this, I've got a relative who's a big aviation enthusiast, so I had to get that plane clip in there for with planes landing at Manchester Airport. Very frequently you see flying low overhead at Stockport. Anyway, Stockport was lovely, simply lovely for the evening session. Got plenty of Northern notables, East Midlands 158s, no 170s on that day, although there would have been, but probably on earlier diagrams. Avanti 390s, Transport Rails Mark IV set, ex Grand Central or proposed Grand Central unit, and also saw the Transpennine notables as well. So really pretty good for an hour session. Anyway, next one then called the East Midlands Railway service to Manchester Piccadilly. Now bizarrely next to us was a ex-West Midlands Railway class 323 that was running stopper to Manchester Piccadilly, which we'll call the Heaton Chapel and Levershulme. That train was full and standing, but on this East Midlands Railway service, there was plenty of seats on there. Why is that? Who knows, but a very comfortable journey. Anyway, next last change, we had the lovely Cummins 158 to Piccadilly. After Piccadilly, we then had a nice slow walk back to Manchester Victoria and the Manchester Victoria, and for the first time in 4.5 years, won't you believe, long overdue, but finally it did happen. Now, since the December timetable changes, Transpennine Express has made major improvements. Now, last year there was only 2 trains an hour running between York through to Manchester, but now there's 4. So it's just 1 flight minutes going out. That was really good to see. Anyway, the main key thing is that from Manchester Victoria, Transpennine now running new hourly fast services between Manchester Victoria through to Scarborough. We were lucky to get one of those, which was the 1845 Transpennine service through to Scarborough. And actually, I've worked out an interesting theory on just how many trains there are between Manchester Victoria through to Leeds an hour. So let's go through the list. We'll start with Northern. You got the Wigan Gate to Leeds, the Chester Leeds, Manchester Victoria Leeds, and for Transpennine Express, Manchester Airport to Redcar Central / Saltburn, Liverpool to Hull, Liverpool to Newcastle, and of course the Manchester Victoria to Scarborough. So yes, 7 trains an hour between Manchester Victoria to Leeds. Spoiled for choice. Anyway, a very lovely journey back through to Scarborough, and uneventful, just a minor delay because the Transpennine Stockport train to go in front of us oddly, but it delays about 5 minutes, but it's no big deal. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this one. You can follow me in the usual links, so for those of you who are new, you can click on the full links at the end screen or in the description below. So I'll see you all in the next one.